All right, so today we're going to talk about the element of texture. Texture is the way something feels or the way it looks like it might feel. When we're using our Play-Doh, we can give it all kinds of different textures. We can make it smooth, bumpy, pokey, rough. So today I have a bag of texture tools for you that I'm going to show you now. These tools, as you can see, are very expensive. Okay, so let's take a look at these very, very expensive, fancy tools. You got your bag, open it gently so it doesn't rip. And inside your bag, let's take a look at some of our very super fancy, expensive tools. We have a plastic fork, a coffee stir stick, a straw, a popsicle stick, a paper clip, a toothpick, and an old broken necklace. So as you can tell, these are very, very fancy tools. So let's take a look and see what kinds of textures we can make with these tools. So the first thing we'll do is have our Play-Doh ready to go. When we get to that point, and we'll take our Play-Doh, smash it down like a pancake. Okay, and let's take a look at the fork tool first, okay? So I have lots of different parts of this tool I could use. I could use these parts or here or the side. Let's try this end. Or I could even poke like this. Or I could even roll it to see what happens. So there's lots of cool things we can do with the fork tool. The next tool is the coffee stir stick. So I'm going to roll this back up. Actually, I can just flip it over to the other side. We'll roll it up next time. And let's see what I can do with the coffee stir stick. This is basically a teeny tiny straw. So it makes very small marks. I could try to draw with it a little bit. It's easier to just poke it. I could see what happens if I roll with it. I think my favorite thing to do with it is poke. All right, so I've kind of made both sides of my Play-Doh full of texture, so I'm going to roll it back up. And I'm going to flatten it down again. And let's try the popsicle stick now. So there's different parts of the stick I could use. I could go like this. I could go like this. I could use it as a cutting tool. Or I could go like this. I'm sure there's even another way we could use it. Okay, let's try the straw. I'll just flip this over. Now the straw's a little bigger than that coffee stirrer. You can see that it makes some cool little circles on there. I could try rolling it. I don't know if the straw is probably not strong enough, but the biggest thing the straw is going to do is make those circles. All right, so I'm rolling it back up again so I can get a nice flat surface to practice some other textures. Smoosh it down with my hand. All right. Oh, here's a super fancy one. A paper clip. All right, so the paper clip we can do like this. Or I could try the other side. I could even open up one side and kind of have a little pokey edge. If I want to rough it up maybe. And keep this side like that. Ooh, that's kind of cool when I grab it and pull back like that. It's like scales coming up. Very cool. All right, let's try, I'll flip it over first. Let's try the toothpick, also a very fancy tool. The toothpick is probably going to be good for drawing or making tiny little holes. Or if I turn it on its side, I could do this. Now this is my favorite one. This is an old broken necklace. I'll flip it over. Oh, looks like I got to roll it up again to make a nice flat surface. Smash it down. This one is one of my favorite ones because I push it in there. Isn't that cool? So all of our tools here made a different texture with the Play-Doh. So it's really important that we save these tools in the plastic bags. So now that I'm done for the day, I'm going to put my fork back in here, coffee stir stick, straw, popsicle stick, paper clip, toothpick, and broken necklace. Now some of these things are very small, so that's why we're in this bag, and then we're gonna zip up the bag so we don't lose it.